Hey review family, keep it high, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morse, the review guy, reviewing music for the love of music, and I'm back again to bring you another review for an album that I'm going to most certainly mispronounce, and probably mispronounce the band name of too. In this one, I'm covering the new, Aronious record entitled Perspicacity. If the band happens to see this, or if any members see this, please correct me, let me know where I went wrong. Alrighty, so this record has been a long time coming. These guys are a Green Bay, Wisconsin band that was formed in 2011. They dropped some singles, they dropped an EP, but that was back in 2014. For anyone that enjoys technical death metal, progressive death metal, sci-fi influenced death metal, definitely check out the label The Artisan Era. I can't tell you how many times I found some really great records that have really made my end-year list throughout the years from that label. And Aronious fits snugly into that. I have been seeing singles releasing in anticipation of this record, and I was just getting more and more excited. These focused technical death metal ragers with a lot of progressions, a lot of mathematical riffing. Josh Null on the drums was absolutely killing it. And obviously he has ties to a ton of bands. He is an extremely talented dude. Most notably, I would say Shrine of Malice. But trust me, there are a lot of bands that he has been a part of. One thing that I want to give this record points for, a lot of kudo points, and it's heavily going to affect my score at the end of this review, is the fact that through 58 minutes worth of material, it doesn't feel boring. There are little bits and pieces of technical minutia that comes in at different points where it feels a little bit overwrought, and it feels like maybe a section is becoming a little bit too drawn out for its own good. I don't think it is bloated. And this record didn't just release the best singles in anticipation for the record as a whole is really strong. Each track holds its own identity while still containing itself in this one album experience. The first and second part of Perspicacity, those two tracks, are two of the coolest tech death ragers. They are absolutely bangers. Not only does the first part have this feeling of buildup, this damn buildup that just feels so tense, it builds so much bone-snapping, bone-chilling tension. It makes you feel like you're about to burst at the seams. You're just sitting there waiting, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen? And once this track starts, it becomes so flavorful, it bursts with technicality. Some of these riffs near the latter half, they're all over the place, they're so off-kilter, but there is a method to the madness. The playing on this record is not only extremely measured, but extremely full of finesse and proficiency at the instruments that these band members are doing. The drum work is absolutely pummeling, and the production that brings it all together makes it amazing, while you're getting these vocals that just feel like a beast coming forward. Its mouth is about off camera, like literally so tall, it's gigantic. It's like a shark's mouth. And it's opening up, and the water is just swallowing you in. You have nowhere to go, and you know you're about to go into the maw of the beast. That whole description is basically just this album in a nutshell. See you later, goodbye. No, but seriously, without spoiling too much of the inner workings of all these tracks, this is a really good technical death metal release, which is notoriously a genre that habitually feels long-winded, that feels extremely bloated, and that's one of the things that worried me about this record stepping into it, is the extremely long runtime, because I can tell you there's been some tech death releases shorter than this one that have felt extremely overblown. But this isn't blown out of proportion. They pack these tracks full of material, and they don't overstay their welcome. They are just like anything should be, whether it be a video, whether it be a book, whether it be a movie, whether it be a show, whether it be an album, whether it be a song. They stay absolutely as long as they need to be. Sometimes it's shorter than others, sometimes it's longer than others. But it is clearly obvious, clear as day, crystal clear to me, that when these tracks do reach longer lengths, the band had a blueprint. They had an idea of what they wanted to do, and I appreciate that a lot. So if you want a tech death record that is full to the brim, chock full of off-kilter, deranged riffs flying at you from all directions, punchy drumming, pretty good vocals, and a production style that ties it all together in a bow that makes it just sound wonderful. I mean, I guess the one thing I could probably say is the bass work feels a little bit muted at times and a little bit hard to decipher, as it's sometimes treated as just another gnarly, grisly guitar. And considering a lot of these riffs are the musical equivalent of like an ellipsis, or just generally they feel staccato a lot of times, it sometimes is difficult to make out the bass. But otherwise, I'm really enjoying this record. For that, I'm going to be giving it an 8 out of 10. And that is a wrap. Have you heard this new Aronious record, Perspicacity? If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. I would love to discuss the record with you. Be sure to stay for the end screen if you enjoyed this video. I'll link some you might be interested in. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the review family today, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. You know who it is. My name is Jay Morse, the Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.